and flip and twist. Thank you for joining me today. I still need to pop open my app on the laptop and of course mute my phone, which I forgot to do. Won't come out of the holder. Ouch, you bit me. Okay, do not disturb is on. Okay, open, close, bite the phone. Oh, I didn't even open the internet on my laptop. I'm such a slacker. I hope everyone is doing great. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and tap the screen a couple of times to get it moving ahead. And oh, look at that nice blurry screen shot. There we go. Oops, mute that. Ah, there's Miss Cindy and Sandy. Hello, lovely ladies. I hope you're doing good today. Let me get my chat to live chat. And video is crooked. Come on. Okay, there we go. Take you a while to catch up there. Okay. Make sure that looks good. And yes, I redid them the other day. It was actually pretty easy. I just painted the tips pink, let them dry, then went in with the orange. I didn't go all the way down, but I pulled it into the pink just a little bit, let the orange all dry, and then went in with the yellow. And that's that Smoke and Mirrors brand that I got at Five Below. It's actually a pretty good stuff. All right, so we have Emily, hello, and Maureen and Gloria and J.M. Benton. It's a Judy. Hello, Judy. And Sandy. All right. So today I've been debating over the domed blenders, and you know, one person says theirs is the best, the other person says theirs is the best, so why not get them both and find out. Now, I did order the scrapbook.com from scrapbook.com, and those ones are $5.49 for 10 of them. And I got the ones at the Ranger ones I bought at Joggles. And I was going to open it and have them all ready, but I just wanted to show the lovely packaging that they did. I thought how sweet to make sure that all my goodies are nice and safe and they're not going to go anywhere, right? So it's a nice, squeaky, nice good bubble packing. Come on. Oh, somebody needs to replace the blade on the knife. But yeah, so somewhere on here. Oh, let me just pull it apart just like that. And then we have this lovely tissue paper. And I'm a tissue paper saver because you can use it on cards. I mean, you can do all sorts of stuff with it. And this is a really pretty tissue paper. Ooh, and it's double. How lovely is that? So you just get in there. Yeah, I definitely need to replace my blade on that. Open that up just enough to slide everybody out. Or not. All right. Phew. I got chartreuse stencil butter. I've never had stencil butter from this company, but I bought this in mind to do with another project, so you'll have to subscribe. So here, and I picked up the little brayer because I bought those little gel plates, so I'm super excited to play with that. All right, so now we have the Ranger domed, and those, again, you get 10 of those. And at Joggles, Mini domed are $5.73. So they're only cents difference. $5.73 versus $5.49. Okay, not bad price, especially for 10 of them. So let's pop these guys open. Or not. Hi, Jeanne. Candy, yeah, see, I was thinking sunset, and then when I did them, I'm like, it kind of looks like candy corn. But it is what it is. Alright, so now we're going to leave the Rangers in their long one. We're going to have these guys in their skinny one. I'm going to take this, put that right in there so I don't forget whose is whose. Because, you know, we're battling. We got to see what's going on. Okay. Very first off, I'm going to say that's got a nice base to it. It's got some firmness. And, you know, you guys, we probably all have the original flat guys. Feeling them, this feels more compact. Whereas this is more porous, more open. That's just the feel. That's what I'm getting. And this one here is scrapbook.com. And then we're going to go to this guy. Same thing. This one is more firm on the bottom. So scrapbook.com one that's more firm. Okay. They both have a band going on. And I think it's just to support that little domey part. This one is firmer. I tell you that right now. That one's got more give. This one's a lot firmer. So scrapbook.com all around, it's a firmer piece. Okay. But let's see how they do. Because that's what we're here for, right? Everybody's using them to do some crafty projects. Oh my goodness, you guys, you probably can't even see. Here, let me blind you. Blind you with some light. Hi, Erica and Kim in Alaska. I hope everybody is doing fabulous. Okay. Make sure. So, Jeanne says, hey there, hello, I'm finally back. Back from where? I know you've been missing, but where did you go? Okay, so here's my scrapbook. Here is the Ranger. Now, everybody's got their blending tool. I don't have a scrapbook.com handle, but they are like this, where the loops are glued down, whereas Ranger, it's kind of troublesome. They have like a staple. I added an extra staple. One of them, I took out the staple and then glued that sucker down. So whichever's cheaper, you just grab what you need. And you only need like one or two really. So we're going to use this one for scrapbook.com. And we're going to use the Ranger one for Ranger. Test out my glue job. See how that goes. And what I have is just some Nina. What do I have? Nina Solar White Classic Crest 80-pound cover. Okay. Anything smooth. Okay. The smoother, the better. And it can be 60-pound. It can be 80-pound. This one's got some goo on it, but that's okay. The thicker, you can add stuff like water and stuff, and it won't ruin as much. Said the foam on the Ranger Dome Blender is the same foam as the flat ones. Yes, let's pull out that flat one and give. Yeah, I would definitely say it is the same. You can feel the pore, you know, it's got some texture to it. Whereas this one is much smoother. Okay, so yeah, I would agree that it is the same. It's the same texture for sure. Okay. All right. Hello, Melissa. And and these ones, I use these ones on my Distress inks. I don't use them on my Simon Hurley inks. But I have, these are from Brie Reese. These are a foam, not a sponge. They're more plastic. And I just like how those are, but they're hard to get anymore. Okay, so we're going to do the battle. Okay, we're going to have Scrapbook on this side, and then we're going to have Ranger on that side, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put some stuff down and then clean it up and then put some stuff down and see how it builds up. Let's start with Honeycomb. We're gonna do a light guppy and a slippery when wet. It inks up pretty good. Make sure we stay over here so you guys can see. Grabs up the color really nice. Now I'm not tapping, I'm just gonna go straight in here. Okay. Very nice, very nice, very easy. Okay. And no, you don't see the marks like when you get that, let me show you. When you get your ink blending brush and you don't tap off, see that? You get the brush marks. So that's really nice. You don't get that. So that's a bonus. Okay. So we've got some of that. I'm going to come down. I'm going to switch colors. So I'm going to just leave that one with that one. And we're going to grab this one and get some guppy. Because even though we're battling, I still would like to make a card with this. Oh, I love that. Very nice. All right. Super good. I like it. This one had a little bit more strokes in it. I might have been too heavy-handed or something. All right, we're gonna, actually no, we're not. We're gonna put that over there with that one. Slippery when wet and guppy. All right, so now we're gonna go with the same colors. We're gonna clean this little guy off. A little shot of water and just a gentle wipe. That's all you need. Clean that off. Okay. Make sure it's all nice and dry. Ah, thank you, Cindy. She says, don't forget to switch to live chat and give a thumbs up. Oh. Jan says that she wasn't feeling well, unfortunately. Nothing life-threatening. That's a plus. We like that. Autoimmune issues giving you grief. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Susie. Okay, so now we're going to come back here. We're going to scrapbook.com and we're going to start just the same. We're going to pop into that slippery when wet. Doing the tapping, it doesn't look like the color is grabbing as much, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Oops, don't do that. And again, we're not tapping off. We're just going right in there. This one is a little bit tougher to blend out. I don't know what's going on there. But again, not really seeing the stroke motions, so that's nice. You can definitely get a lighter application. I like that. Let's see. I'm just going to do this real quick because I kind of want to see if we got a nice gentler tap, how light could we go with this? Oh yeah, definitely do a lighter hand and get the lighter colors there too. Make sure you guys can see that. So, all right. So we've got that slippery when wet. Now we're going to throw in some guppy. I'm going to tap in the guppy and get some more. Oops. Lighter hand, light tapping. Coloring in really good. A little bit of the strokes, but I had that same problem with this one. The color just, I think because it's a darker color, it shows off more of the what's going on, but it blends out easy. See if we can get this guy right in there just like that. See, you can blend out your boo-boos really easy, so I like that. Okay, let me clean this off again really quick. Squirt, squirt. So far, they're doing pretty good. The scrapbook.com one is a little firmer, and I feel like you can get the lighter colors a lot easier. Okay. But now we're going to go for saturation. We want to cover up some of that stuff. So we're going to put our yellows away, yellows and oranges. We're going to say to Ranger, let's grab some Game Over, because that is going to be a beautiful, rich color. Okay, and I'm just going to focus on this little rose right there on both of them. Get over. We're going to do same thing. We're going to hold that in place. We're going to go tap, tap. Okay. That one, let's pick it up. Get that blended in there. And we're going to go as dark as we possibly can. So it's tap, tap, and fill in. Definitely liking it filled in. So pretty. And it goes over the stencil really nice. I like that. Now this one, and that was the other thing. I guess I should have mentioned that. Whereas this is a Tim Holtz, and it's fairly thin compared to the folk art. So this one's thicker, this one's thinner, and both of them did really well. Look at that rose. It took the color beautifully. All right, I'm loving that. And to give a little example of what, grab my pink. Okay, so this is what a blender brush would look like. And I feel like it was easier to get darker with the domed blender. But still really gorgeous. So you can still do with either one. So if you have the brushes, you don't have to get the domes. But if you want, because it does give a different application, you can definitely, you know, take your pick. These are really good. Oh, yeah, I have one. I'm just not using it because I'm a dork. I wanted to make sure everything was in the screen. There we go. All right, so that is that. So now we're gonna make sure we get one out of the scrapbook.com. And we're gonna clean our stencil because we want it to be fair, right? But there's a lot of ink on there. So sorry, pardon me while I clean that off. clean my brush at the same time. And then I can fussy cut that out later. All right, give a little squirt. Oops. All right, so this one is all nice and clean. Make sure it's dry. All right, so we're gonna pull our paper back over here and we're gonna go in with scrapbook.com. Let's see. Again, fills up pretty good, just like that one did. Let's see how that's gonna look. Yeah, see, very first go around, I feel this one is much lighter of an application. Really squish into there. I felt I needed to be a little bit heavier handed with this scrapbook one, just because it's a little stiffer. But again, absolutely gorgeous. And then we can just fussy cut those out or go over those areas with some green. Ugh, very, very nice. So based on this, I would probably do the Ranger because I felt it went in a lot easier than the scrapbook.com one. I just felt it filled in much easier. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. Let me try again. Let me see. Okay. So we're gonna do tap, tap, wipe, wipe. Tap, tap, wipe, wipe. Well, I guess they do about the same, you guys. So depending on where you're shopping and whatnot, scrapbook.com's is definitely a stiffer, and I do feel that you can get it lighter way easier. See, it's much lighter right there than right there. And so you can definitely get a lighter application quicker versus that, but still fabulous. Still really fabulous. Oh, you guys are talking about her non-slippy. Oh, the Rose Stencil. This is a plaid / folk art brand. This one, pardon me one momento, while I pull out its folder. That particular one comes with quite a bit of stuff. Where's it at? That's number 2. That's number 3. Plaid number 3, number 3. Oh, that's why. Number 1's on the other side. So this one, it's called Florals Set One. And it comes with these guys and all of these guys. I like going down at Joann's, their stencil aisle. They've always got fun stencils. But yeah, that one's by Folk Art. And it is, again, Florals Set One. Well, I call it Set One. It's Florals. Yeah. Okay. So, wasn't that fabulous? I'm loving it. Let's see how well they do. Because, you know, that one goes there. That one goes there. Let me grab another sheet. Because, where's my paper? There you are. You know we're going to be blending colors together. So let's see how red and blue blend together. We're going to do Ranger first. So we're going to do Ranger on this side. And we're going to just fill in some color. And we're going to try and get it as dark as we can, like right here and up. Beautiful color. And did you guys see that Simon's got a new color? Break Up Blue. I am so impatient. I ordered it already. It's like, yes, I need that in my life. Mainly because, you know, full set syndrome and all. Just gotta have it. Okay, so there is that. And so we're on with the Ranger. So we're going to set that on the Ranger side. And we're going to grab another one for the blue. Alright, cover that up. And this is just a cheap baking mat from the Dollar General. Load that sucker up. I'm going to get the blue in here first. Just because. Look at that. Just beautiful. Red and blue, anybody? And get that blended up a bit. Look at that. So pretty. Okay, now we're going to go, actually, I'm going to borrow this for the Ranger, because I need to get back into the red a bit. Bring that down. There we go. And just play with those colors between each other. That's deep. Isn't that gorgeous? That is so deep. Ooh, I love it. So that is Ranger blending. Got some fun purples going on in there. Ugh. Okay. Now we're going to do the two for scrapbook.com. Alright, so we're going to go with the blue first. I think I pushed too hard in there. Instead of doing just repeated strokes, got a little impatient and wanted to get that color saturation deep, but it blends really good. So if you make a boo-boo, you'll be able to cover it up pretty good. And see, this one just, it makes the lighter color so much easier. Haha, that's a good idea. Do a white heat emboss flag. I don't have a flag stamp though. Ooh, but I could probably Cricut cut one. Do a white flag outline. I do feel like you get more color variation with the scrapbook.com one. Scrapbook.com in the game over. Now we're going to take that red right into the blue. Look at that. Even if when it's so dark, you can still see that it's pulling in that third color. But yeah, I think you have to work a little bit harder to get it a deeper color. Because I feel this is super, super, super dark compared to that one. So there are slight differences. Is it so much difference that you have to have both sets? No, not at all. And I will mix mine. I won't even know the difference after I throw them in together. Ooh, a cupcake with white frosting and star sprinkles. I could probably accommodate that. I have a cupcake stamp. Let me think who made that cupcake stamp. Think. Cupcake. Crafter's Companion. Hold one momento, please. Go to the C department for Crafter's Companion. There you are. Cupcake. Oh, that's a stacked cupcake. We'll see. Come here. I feel like I have a second cupcake, but I don't remember who made it. But I have a stacked cupcake. Ooh, Peel. And this one's by Crafter's Companion. And I've got to figure out a different system for these stinking little die cuts. See, one's missing. It's in the folder. Okay. Oh, isn't that gonna be adorable? Because you could stamp that there and a sentiment there. Let's chop this bad boy down to size, though. All right. We're gonna do 5.5. By 4.25. Okay, and then we can see that I didn't get enough color, but what is that? What am I cutting off if I do that? That would be 5. That would work. So we're taking off a 1/2 inch, so that's 5. And then the 4.25, so we're going to take off 1/4 off of this side, and then take 1/4 off of this side. And this one will be like this, but I think it will just be beautiful. We'll do that. Get our happy stampy positioner. Get you guys out of my way. Vacate the premises. Peel. Stick that right in the corner. Make sure everybody's happy there. Get that right there. That's going to be so luscious. I need some ink and powder. Is this white? No, that's clear. I need white. White embossing powder. That's flocking. That's not what I flocking need. Huh, interesting. I don't have a plain white. Nope, that's transparent. Okay, what is that? Hey, mongrels. That's clear. Opaque. Opaque. Okay. This one's got some shimmer, but at least it's opaque. Oh, that's too funny. I have to get me a white embossing powder. Okay, so there's that. We're gonna do our little dusty buddy there. Not too much though. And verse the mark. Versa, I need you. I wasn't planning on needing you, but we need you now. Ink that little guy right up. All right. Stamp that down. Nice even pressure. And it looks pretty good, but I want to make sure because those are some very fine lines. All right. So we're going to pluck this guy out of there. Okay. On my lid. Put that on there. Clean my stamp real quick. Man, as quick as I can without knowing where I put my rag. There we go. Clean that up. Close that up. All right. Get some. This opaque. Start at the top and let it waterfall down. Yeah. It's kind of clumpy right there. It's really hot up here in the craft room. And I see a little bit of sparkle, so I'm just going to grab a paintbrush and grab those little sparkles out of there. Make sure it's not a big chunk of embossing stuff. Pretty good, I think. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to heat emboss this, so if you want to mute your TVs. Oops. Let me put this away because... you know, I would turn on that heat tool and have that everywhere. There we go. And what is a sticky underneath? What do you make there for? What did you make there for your Misty? Oh, just let me dry this and we'll talk about the Misty real quick. Making sure I got everybody. Some embossing powders are easier to tell than others, but it changes from powder to a liquidy format. You don't want to touch it right when it's done because you can smear it. But look at how adorable that is. Such a good idea. Okay. Yeah, no muting. No mute. You guys got to deal with that. Okay, so for my Misty, I wasn't digging the pink. I'm not a pink person. So I yanked off the tape and put on some washi tape. And I did, this little piece here is just a piece of acetate. Transparency, anything clear plastic. And then I just taped up the edges so I could find it easier. Because I was taking little bits out of my thing and tossing them and I couldn't find them. And so I just made this for in here. And then Sizzix has a sticky grid that you can use. This is from my letterpress. It's a light, low-tack, double-sided stick that I had on hand, so I used what I had instead of buying the Sizzix. But then I always have this little guy here, so if I need to do a stamp and see how it looks, that's always in there for me. So there's those. Good to go. And there's that. Thank you, Erica. She says, don't forget the thumbs up. But yeah, and oops, get out of there. The papers it comes with, I did laminate 2 together, so both sides have the grid on mine. So I just put 2 of these little guys together and then laminated them. And I trimmed them just a hair so that when I put the laminator on, there's a little border of plastic right there. So it fits pretty good. And there's that. And there's that. But yeah. And this is the same tape. It just, because that's on a darker thing, it looks different. But it's more my style now. It's green. Haha, exactly. See, if your acetate, you give it a border. When you drop it on the floor, you'll see it. Okay, so this is cooled down after all my chatting. So I'm just going to take a rag and dust it. So all that embossing buddy stuff is going to go away, just like so. And because this is water reactive, you can grab... Oh, that's Arteza. Arteza, where are you? I need you. You can grab your glitter pins, whatever you have. Let's pull out some glitzy. You can add some sparkle. Maybe. Did I add sparkle? Oh, I added sparkle now. There we go. And because it's water reactive, you can pull out some of the color underneath. So if I add some water sparkles, just like so. Ta-da! Check that out. Yeah. I made spots. Shimmery spots. Okay, and because we had to chop that one a little bit smaller, we're probably going to want to find a different backing, because unless you like all the, ooh, I do. I was going to say, unless you like all that white back there, but that looks pretty good. I like it. But sometimes, you know, inking the edges, it just adds a little something something. So we're going to grab our favorite black soot. Okay, and we're just going to grab some ink and just brush it off the edge. Grab and brush. And you create your own little border. And that black shows up even on the blue. Not so much there, but that's okay. I know it's there. And then we'll see it again when we get right up here. Just like so. You just want the paper to catch the bristles. And so you catch and flick up. Because you don't want to run it across the front of your card. So you're kind of like catching it and flicking up when you feel it catch the paper. And there we go. Oh, see, I just love that. Nice little border. All right, and then at this point you can glue it flat or pop it up, but I'm thinking this little booger is going to be glued down flat if I find some glue. Uh-oh, what has happened? Come on. Okay, so sometimes your pen tries to do a good job, but it doesn't. So if you go into the tube and give a little pressure so it pulls up one side, you can get it to bring up any extra goos. And then if that doesn't work, ugh, I haven't taken this apart in a long time, and I think it got too hot up here and it is giving me issues. Grab my little pokey tool and just see if there's something in the pit. There we go. I think I got it. Let's see. They're not hard to clean, especially if you keep this. If I hadn't kept this in here, it would be so much harder to clean. Okay. Because this one is not the fine tip. We should be getting some good quality glue coming out of there. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Fabulous. Flip, wipe my fingers off. And in case you're wondering, yes, I just wiped my fingers on my pants. A towel sitting right there, and I still wiped them on my pants. Okay, and I like to flip and rub the back side, which I didn't clean my table, so the recipient will have fun stuff on the back. That's how you know it's handmade. Put love on the back side. And Gloria says she usually cleans out the tip of the glue bottle when the glue starts to build up. Yeah, I'm lazy. I just wait till I can't get it out. Not all in view. Oh no, I am so sorry. Because we are terrible. Sorry. Is that better? Let's see. I do apologize if sentiment. Let them eat cupcake. That's a cute one. I do the plunger action. All right. All right. So there is that. And I have lots of goodies to play with because I can easily fussy cut that out, use that as embellishment on something. So I'm not going to toss that out. Good magnet there. Sheesh. And I need to tidy up. Holy moly, you should see my area. It just exploded. But easy peasy cleanup. Just put everybody away. Clean this. I got powder and stuff everywhere. You can feel it. It's all ugh. Ewy gooey. There we go. So anybody have any questions? Let me check the comments. All right. It is so warm out. You guys have a nice weather wherever you are. Need a small foam blending tool. Those stick ones fall. Yeah, those stick ones they're great for the little detail though. Like on the rose here, I don't have a small one. I just use the teeny blending brushes, and it's kind of a funny little joke trying to get it to smear around. But yeah, all those fine details, you know, especially if you're doing the edging instead of going over the line. Yep, you can make stripes with the Cricut. We were talking about when we were doing the flag. Sorry, I missed that comment. All right, come back down. Okay, and then 80s here in New Jersey. Yep, that's a warm day. It's funny because just a couple of days ago it snowed. And now it's all it's all hot and muggy, and it's supposed to okay, sorry, a bird just dive bombed the window that caught my eye. Supposed to rain tonight and tomorrow. I wouldn't mind the rain if it would thunder. Okay, and she says, I meant for your Misty. Oh, it's my Sunday. Ugh. Back to work tomorrow. I'm sorry. On the plus side, tomorrow I have a video that's going to go live at noon using some stencils. And then I just recorded a video today for Friday on how to use Adobe Illustrator if anyone is interested. Did a little mandala design flower. Well, Jan, I hope you get lots and lots of rain. Alrighty, my friends. Well, I thank you all so much for joining me. If you are on my Instagram at Elizabeth costa-rogers, or on Facebook, Chat with Sassy, I will be posting close-up pictures of this little cutie patootie. And I will turn this one into a cupcake, but I'm going to try and do it this way. So, yeah, I think I'll go this way so the cherry is in the red. Oh, yeah, there we go. So I'll get another card done, and I will post those for everyone to see. And we will see you next Wednesday. Thank you all so much. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.